Downstairs, the team move into the lounge, which originally was the only room that ladies were permitted to drink in. While in this room, Anne first picked up on a lady who sat down near Helen.
End of the table. Listen, on the right hand side. Yeah. Thank you. They've just sat down. Yeah. Her name's Lynn. And she was the secretary. Hello, Lynn. Redgrave was her last name. Lynn Redgrave? Yeah. Mrs. Lynn Redgrave. Mrs. Thank you. And I got the year 1952.
Oh, cool.
Okay, it's a bit harsh. Is that because you're going to talk some more? Or have you just heard enough? I got a hush now. You've been told to shush? Yeah, hush now. Hush now.
Oh.
It was said nicely, but it was a hush now.
Can you actually see her, Anne, or just hear her?
I can see her outline.
You can't make anything out.
I got given red hair, like nice all red hair.
Later on, there's an unexplained knock in the room, which wasn't the team upstairs.
Okay, that's strange.
Just after this, Anne picks up on a soldier in colonial uniform.
Big hat. It's a male. It definitely was soldier's army, some sort of big hat.
Like a Busby, or?
I don't even have a clue what that is.
Busby is those tall ones that, the black furry ones, like the bears.
Bearskin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's high as that. But
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was fluffy. It was more... It was definitely a man. Bloody hats. Be prepared to see lots of photographs of hats. Bloody hats.
Is it quite...
It's definitely a military hat. It was definitely military. And his presence was definitely military.
What sort of colour is it?
It was black.
A black one?
Black hat.
Was he wearing a coloured
Red.
uniform?
Red uniform.
Okay, so that's quite old. Ask him who he's fought, because that might give us an idea of an era.
And the light came before you'd even finished French.
The French.
Thank you.
Were you infantry or cavalry? Or artillery?
Infantry.
Infantry.
Yeah. I don't know. There was just something about him. It was something that gives you that presence of grandeur and they know they're important. You're an officer?
Yeah, good question.
I think his last name is Stevenson.
The soldier.
Yeah.
Cool.
He does have a connection to Buckfastleigh. And this place in particular.
The pub, the inn.
Yeah. But not as we see it sort of thing. That's not right.
What, like it was a different building on the site, or before it was a pub?
Before it was a pub.
Okay, cool.
Our research could only find one record of a General Stevenson from this era. However, we could not find a link to the Valiant or Buckfastleigh. While asking if the soldier served under Nelson, Stu's recorder, which was placed on a table near the fireplace, picks up on an odd sound near the mic.
Are you aware of Lord Nelson? Are you aware of Lord Nelson?
We can't explain this. It doesn't appear on the camera, which is 6 foot away, or Anne's recorder, which is across the room. Meanwhile, upstairs, the other team investigated 2 rooms. First, they stopped off in the master bedroom, and within a minute, the laser light grid starts dimming, almost on cue.
Who's here with us? Who can light those lights up first?
The colour of those lights just dip.
They did.
Well, I thought that, but
They did.
I don't know whether it was my eyes.
No, they definitely did.
Okay. Well, we'll see if it does anything else, because it could be battery drain or something. But they were quite bright in the other room.
Yeah,
They've just gone back up.
Yeah, that's
Hi, Dan.
And
Who's doing that?
oh, hang on. Okay, this is interesting. This is new.
Okay, flash again. Thank you. Is that you saying hello? Say hello to us.
Can you do that again?
Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you.
Definitely the light and not anything else.
Now, we can't be sure this isn't a battery issue, but it is interesting.
Lucy, I've got a third ball here.
Kaz picks up on an older lady in the room with the team.
This one.
She's actually quite close to me, that's why it was working quite strongly.
Oh, okay. So she's over there.
There we go, Lucy. I'll put one on the floor for you.
There's someone else over there though.
What,
Over
near
there.
me?
No, over there.
Oh, by the wardrobe.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't know who it is yet. So I think it's an older lady. I'd hazard a guess it's the one that's name was mentioned.
Okay, that may just be weird since the lights were dipping over there, but okay.
I keep getting a sense it was an old lady, but I'm already aware there was a woman here.
And they haven't dipped for ages, have they?
So
Interesting.
she's kind of medium build. A little taller than me. Not like hugely. She's not like a huge woman. She's kind of a little taller than me, sort of mid height. Around 5 foot, just over 5 foot maybe.
Right.
5'4" then, because you're 5'2".
Yeah, I am, aren't I? Yeah, so she's a little bit higher than me, I'd say. Her nose is not a long nose, but it's how do I describe it?
Distinctive?
Yeah, it's you can see the bones quite pronounced, but it's not like a massive hooter. It's kind of shorter, but very well pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that? As Kaz described the lady's nose, a strange, almost upset moan is heard in the room. This sound is very close to the camera, and we know it definitely isn't the team downstairs because, as you'll see now, they're very quiet at this moment. Next, the team upstairs moved to the living room. Very little activity happened in this room. Kaz did pick up on the smell of pipe tobacco, and she heard some knocks, but these have been debunked as Ben accidentally banging on the table as he was writing notes. After a tea break, the team swapped floors. Kaz's team moved down to the main bar area, and after a long session with no activity, Kaz did see a shadow behind the bar, in the same location that Anne saw Tom earlier.
There is someone behind the bar because I just saw a shadow.
Right.
Very quickly, but I did see them.
A few minutes later, what sounds like 2 footsteps are heard from the living room upstairs.
We're only here till down here till midnight, are we?
You guys can't be waiting now. So your feet are still. Your feet are still.
My feet are still.
Yeah.
So not one of you moved your feet.
Nope.
No,
Not at all.
definitely not.
Okay, Stu, can you check back a few seconds ago on that, please?
We're only here till down here till
Yeah.
midnight. We're only here till down here till midnight.
The footsteps definitely are not the other team, as they're all sat down in the museum room at the other end of the building. Upstairs, the other team are in the museum room. A loud knock is heard down the hallway towards the living room.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
I heard a noise down there too.
And at the same time this noise occurs, the catball on the mantelpiece is triggered for the first time in over an hour. Anne's team then moved to the attic room, but received no activity at all. At the same time, Kaz's team moved into the lounge and, despite trying a Springulum session, had no activity either. Anne's team then moved into the bedroom, but received no notable activity in there. Back downstairs, Ben and Kate are still in the lounge area trying to communicate without any luck. Kaz and John have moved to the kitchen, and Kaz quickly notices an old woman stood behind
I
her.
saw a shadow. I can feel her behind me. That's somewhere on the table. My breathing feels a bit laboured in here, like it's an effort.
Mm-hmm. It's funny, I was feeling a bit weird.
It's like a real effort to just breathe.
Yeah. It's making me feel a bit...
Heavy. It's heavy in the chest.
Yeah. And I'm stood over here by the door.
No, it feels like, you know, when someone's getting older and they're trying to carry on, and it's just an effort.
I'm feeling a bit... I'm actually feeling a little agitated because I'm struggling with the breathing. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of air, but I don't know whether it's me or what.
No, I think
felt
it's
a bit drowsy and a bit weird.
The woman that's in here is trying to. It's almost like she thinks like there's people here. I guess they'll want food, kind of thing. And she's trying to hurry around and do things, but she can barely move around and breathe. It's all getting a bit much.
Yeah, I'm
Do you know what I mean?
finding it a bit weird standing here.
I can feel the energy in here.
My heart's beating faster.
Yeah, it's quite. The energy in here is quite strong.
I'm actually feeling a bit weird.
It's probably because you're in the lady's kitchen. It's her kitchen. It's her space.
I haven't felt like this all night.
Yeah, but we're in her space. I don't think it's the same woman. It's not the same woman. He doesn't mean you any harm, love. It's just curious, and I understand that you're agitated. Why don't you calm down and take a seat?
At this time, John starts to feel very uncomfortable in this room, very unwanted, very uneasy, and eventually feels the need to leave the area. After a short break, the team all gathered together for one large investigation back in the main bar area. The team initially tried some glass work, but received no responses or movement.
Any of the ladies around the table?
During the glass session, Stu was filming the bar with an SLS stickman camera and caught this odd skeleton figure.
Are you female?
We can't explain what it is, and it may just be an anomaly. But he did film the bar area for about 30 minutes, and this only happened once in that time. What do you think? After the glass session, the team decided to try a Springulum session.
Yeah, came our way then.
The Springulum is an odd device, which has a wooden knob on top of a spring, and it functions in a similar manner to a Ouija board that a spirit can say yes or no by moving the knob.
No, it's you. It is me. Oh, hello.
During the session, a male spirit came through.
Thank you for doing that.
He was quite chatty and spoke to us for a while, and it appears that he took quite a liking to one team member.
Thank you. That's it. Okay, friend, thank you. So, are you male? Push it towards me if you're male.
Or away if you're not.
Oh, it's a gentleman wanting to speak to me. Thank you. You're a very gentle gentleman, I must admit. There you go. Back up again. Put your back up again. That's great. So, sir, were you a landlord of this lovely inn at some stage? Were you a landlord here?
Let them know, I think.
No. Were you a patron? Did you come here and drink? Yeah. No?
Okay, let's go in.
Is it going?
You used to come in here and have a drink, did you? Have a pint?
You're a casual drinker?
Come and meet up with your friends after work?
I feel like it is tilting that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. Yes. Use our energy. You're trying really, really hard. I was thinking about the soldier.
That's funny, because it was like...
Yeah, it was the soldier.
Oh.
That's why you're not a patron, are you? Well, thank you for communicating with us. Are you happy that we're talking to you? You are. That's nice. Okay.
Good.
Well, we're very happy to be talking to you. Sir, were you the gentleman that Anne saw in the other room, the ladies' room? Were you the same gentleman that was sat next to me? It's very nice to meet you. Thank you.
I'm sure a gentleman in the ladies' room.
Well, in his day it might not be. I'm going to try and work out your age, sir. Were you 30? Were you in your 30s? No. Okay. Are you in your 20s? You're a young man in your 20s? No. Are you a gentleman in your 40s? Maybe a gentleman in your 50s? Yes? Yeah. Oh.
Were you a general? Were you a general in the army?
You were.
Okay.
In general.
Thank you.
Seems to like Helen. Is she pretty? Or what would you call? Well, it's not the word you use.
Oh.
Let's not go with it.
Yeah. Go with the flow.
I was trying to find a word you might have
Thank you,
used.
kind
They
sir.
did use that word.
Schoolboy crush.
So now if he's a general, he will be.
Be well healed, Helen.
We're of a similar age, it seems. Joking aside, could you possibly be family? Are we related? Are we family? Because I have family from this area. No? Okay.
If not, he's likely to be.
It's very keen.
Do you just like Helen's voice, do you?
No?
That's what she looks like. That's
Is
why
it more than her voice?
Is that her looks? Oh, goodness sake, guys.
Sorry, Helen.
She's a very beautiful lady. Goodness me.
Are you not already a married man? Take it to Helen if you're not already married. I find that hard to believe at your age.
Is he widowed?
Are you a widower, sir? Have you lost your wife?
I bet you are, sir.
Our researchers did find one military general from this time who has a connection to the area, Sir John Hunter Littler. He fought in India but passed away in Buckfastleigh, and he may have visited the inn. Most interestingly, when he passed away in 1856, he was survived by his wife Helen. Perhaps this is why he took a liking to her namesake this evening. The Valiant Soldier was certainly an interesting location. Our cat balls and REM pods were triggered quite a lot, which is unusual for our investigations. Also, some of the historical research has backed up what our mediums were picking up as well. With a lot more content coming up soon with more investigations, we'll see you soon.